We don't welcome it. We do to an extent, and that's the level at which we are distorted. We have distorted the light. It's separated ourselves from God's love. We believe we're separate. So, like, so within ourselves, our will is the masculine, because we are seeking. And I am seeking the feminine. The feminine being intelligent infinity, the reception of um, light that I can bring down and then give into the world, give to myself, and to be that in-streaming of that, which can do anything. Um, so I am seeking the feminine. So you have these two, and love is the balanced proportion of both, just like a crystal. The crystal is positive and negative, masculine and feminine, and you have that completion. And that's why you have computer chips, because those crystals give off regularized electricity, just like we have ourselves. We take it up, and that's when I use a crystal, like this is an amethyst, for instance. When I use this is like, to me, I guess it's a toy. It's almost like a God-made instrument for me. You learn how to tap into it, and it's you as you have strengthened your own aura, cleared out your chakras, to where you learn the subtlety of electromagnetism. And I'm nowhere near a master or anything. It takes a very long time. That can be sort of disheartening. But each time you make success, you're joyful for that. And I've reached a point to where I've freed myself from a lot of suffering, a lot of pain. I'm free because I know the truth, so I have strengthened my light to where I tap into this. And just like a computer, just like a quartz crystal for a watch, my energy may not be completely crystallized, but this is frozen light. And as my Taurus field, my intention, which affects the quantum world, scientists have proven this, and that's the basis of the quantum mechanics itself, but macro science is not caught up. It's just not being pushed because it would change everything. It changes everything. It challenges everything. So the intention alone, it's effortless, connects you with this crystal. And it then it reverberates within the structures. And it's then brought back, perfected, more perfected to where I had it. And as those come back into me, if I'm able to accept these the greater balance, the greater polarization, equilibrium, then I become healed myself. And then that's how crystals work, is through that. And that's the same way Jesus, healed people, as he was giving his perfected balanced energy to individuals. And that's why sometimes he couldn't heal. Like it says, where he grew up, people didn't believe, because they have to accept the energy themselves, and the extent to which they accept it, they are healed. An individual cannot heal another person. It cannot be forced. We can only heal ourselves. We can only save ourselves. But I believe what he did often was he probably gave people this electrified static, and they felt it. It probably gave them peace. And whether that healed their physical ailments or not, they received something very special to them. And that's why people idolized Jesus, was that he was giving them the love of the Creator, and it fills you. You feel whole, and it's peace, and it's deep, and I don't think people realize how much lack of peace they really have deep down. And with the society we have, and electronics, and just everything, with the food being how crappy it is, it's just, people don't realize. And if you don't know, you're ignorant, and you think that's normal to feel this way. But as you have the courage to climb higher, to eat greater foods, to challenge what is given to you by the media, by they're the elite, that tell you everything backwards so that they keep you from the truth by lying to you and telling you the exact opposite. And by then challenging it and having the courage, you can then, you break it. You break the programming and the controls they have, and you start to rise higher. You begin to purify yourself. You just feel better in your body by eating better, by freeing yourself of guilt that's been given to you. And it's just so sad, you know. But on another level, I know not to get angry because anger destroys me. My lack of acceptance, which is green ring, acceptance and control, the balance of it, would then put destructive forces within me that would age me, that would come out towards everybody, towards my wife. And I think that was or Ashley, not my wife yet, but that would be, what is a legal document? What's a piece of paper? That was a major inspiration for me to purify, heal myself, balance myself. And I owe pretty much everything to her. Not everything, but to her helping me see that to be the guiding compass for me. But, so just like Jesus said, forgiveness is the key. Forgiveness, I've tried to define what's forgiveness, because, technically, it's vibratory sound complexes, like Ra says in the Law of One. Vibratory sound complexes. If you say it enough, forgiveness, 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 forgiveness. What is sound complexes exiting out of my mouth? And then you have to go to the definition. And then, so what is forgiveness? I think of to give. Forgiveness. To give. So to radiate love, right? So I think forgiveness is a lot of things. It has many subcategories. And it's understanding. It's basically everything below. Well, it's everything. It's every chakra center, the lesson of every single one. And for each one, it's different. Forgiveness would be having patience for situational things, being stuck in traffic. Forgiveness for impatiences. So you could say forgiveness would be wiping something clean, wiping the slate clean, to purge, to nullify, balance. It takes you from non-acceptance, which is basically destroying what is, not loving what is, to acceptance, then to radiation of love, to love. And it's forgiveness is like Jesus said. I always mess up this quote, but what is within you that you bring forward, or what is within you that you do not bring forward, what you do not bring forward will destroy you. What is within you that you do bring forward, what you do bring forward will save you. And it's very simple, but it's so true. That's how you save yourself, by bringing energies forward. You have to bring these emotions to completion so that they can end their cycle, I guess. It's a cycle. And you've controlled it, you've put your will, which is unnatural. Separation is unnatural. We're going back to connection with all, back to the one. So you bring them forward, and that's a part of it. And that's you have to seek out the things that have hurt you. Where the wound is where the light is, just like Rumi said. It's very true. You have to bring out your angers. Take the moments where these things trigger you as opportunities. And it's hard because you're afraid you can't do it. You're afraid that you'll be hurt, or that you'll make yourself worse, or you'll do just whatever. Everybody's different. But so then to forgive is understanding. It's completion, balance. So I just felt pink right now. So understanding is very important. I mean, that is the seed of the heart. Like, you